Hello Gemini. Sometimes reality could get the better of you, especially if you find yourself unmotivated in many ways. Money could be a big part of maintaining peace of mind, but it's not always the only thing. Today, you would learn to receive the free energy of the moon, which would ultimately keep you stable. You could get rid of a bad idea, which recently could have invaded you. You must be much more accurate with the decisions you make. This way you would probably have a more accurate sense of orientation towards success. By this he means that the Regency of Taurus has prepared a pleasant surprise for you. Do not stop at the moment of dreaming. If possibly some negative idea could have invaded you, immediately remove it from your life. Pay attention to the regency between the trine of Mercury and Neptune, so you would have more advantages over what you do or don't do recently. With love, perhaps you would have felt uncomfortable, full of bad energy. Make all that fill with better vibrations than you think so that you do not take your soulmate away from you. Recently the moon would be in regency towards you, illuminating your steps and desires towards your soulmate. It seems that those belonging to the Gemini sign are in a conformist attitude in which nothing motivates them lately. If you don't put a full stop and start again, I don't see you moving forward. You are going to continue stuck in a loop from which you will not see the exit. You are great people with very good qualities and you should get more out of it. You would have to learn to sell yourself better, so sincerity from the beginning. It is not necessary. Let the other person discover things about you. In love, times are coming in which there will not be many movements, but the possibility of contacting interesting people for the future. In reference to work, it should be noted that it is possible that you are not at your best moment, but do not despair that this is a situation that will end up happening. Love horoscope for the single woman. The Gemini woman should use her seduction weapons, which she surely has, to attract the attention of that man she likes. You cannot be so shy and reserved if it is not very difficult for you to attract attention. In addition, it would be very useful for you to make some changes. Let yourself be advised and you will see how you improve your external appearance and, in turn, you feel better internally. Then you just need to add something of value and dare to get closer or start a conversation that starts there. The Gemini woman should think more positively and thus make it possible for her to be attracted to her than it really makes him enjoy her. Today luck in love could change for you, but for this you will have to open yourself up to propositions. If you stay at home you will hardly meet anyone. If you don't like doing certain activities, you can opt for others. The question is that you get out of your comfort zone, but don't pretend that you feel uncomfortable either. Look for alternatives and propose what you like. Today's free prediction for Gemini man. Many of you do not understand the strength that your mind has and that if you block yourself you are also making it impossible to achieve your desires. The Gemini man breaks down very soon and thinks that problems no longer have solutions and he lets himself be carried away by apathy and discouragement. Well, you should understand that this does not work like that, but rather the opposite. Today in love and in any area of your life, the horoscope of your sign is telling you that you have to change your attitude and think positively, but really, he will recommend that you try to improve your self-esteem. I know this is not easy, but it is possible that you do activities that make you feel better about yourself. It is possible that a relationship or thought from the past torments you at times, and you should ignore those thoughts and look to the future. The stars are not indicating that it is possible that you meet someone you have never seen, not even remotely, and that a friendly relationship begins with her at first. I'm not telling you what's going to happen to you today, but it's the trend that your sign is marking for today and the days to come. Today's horoscope for singles. Perhaps, my Gemini friend, you will be very disappointed because you had high hopes in a person who is only approaching you out of interest. I'm not saying it's weird and in the end she may be genuinely attracted to you, but it's not like that right now. Pay attention, and if you want to continue doing it, I only advise you to be careful. Knowing the ground you are on is much easier not to screw up. The decision is yours alone. Maybe then it will be worth it. If you have a partner, before criticizing your partner, check that you are not wearing the emperor's new clothes. At the end of the day, we can all see the straw in the other's eye, without first checking ours. You tend to be hard on your appreciation of what people you love do or don't do. And what touches is that you let him be free. If you don't have a partner, this is one of those days that you should leave well marked on the calendar. because it is the day that you are going to meet a person who is going to turn your world round in ways that you did not expect. This is one of those dates that will shine in your memory. That is the one that timidly begins to write the love story you wanted. You have to know how to supervise and evaluate before measuring results. You would not do wrong to take a course that allows you to decipher the data that your productive work throws, because you are falling behind in relation to your competition. You have to make better use of your tools to measure, diagnose and correct. You are not a doctor, and yours is the last authorized voice to speak about yourself and your health. So consult an expert. Look, what you are going to get, at once we are going to tell you, will be a reprimand for those carelessness that you do not stop committing in terms of your personal care, and nothing more. For those who are in a relationship or in a relationship, they feel that they are not paying the necessary attention, and this makes you feel that they are not taking you seriously. Even your partner claims you and perhaps even tells you directly that you are neglecting your family by dedicating yourself totally to work. This can bring you discomfort and stress. If you speak it well, the other person may understand it and change their attitude. For singles, it seems that there are people who want you to go out on a date. However, you do not know who to date and you will have to make a decision. It is also possible that a person who does not have stability wants to return to our life. However, it is best that you decide not to accept their drops of love that are intermittent with you. Today you will have a lot of social activity, events or work meetings where you will have to express your ideas. If you are in a business, you begin to see the first profits and this makes you feel very good, only that you are neglecting those close to you. There are procedures, payments or situations that you have to remedy immediately. Do not let more time pass. This day memories invade you of someone with whom you had something in the past, perhaps a passing love that left you thinking. Pay more attention to your responsibilities, stop making so many excuses and don't set limits on what you want to achieve. You will have to resume activities and you need to change your attitude if you want to do better. You will have to carry out your obligations so as not to leave pending in your work day. Tip of the day: today is a good day to get away from those who are offended by everything, and laugh alone with your thoughts. Lucky numbers for today: 6, 17, 18, 33, 35, 39. Today's Gemini horoscope tips. All the signs of the horoscope are divided into 3 decans according to the date of birth, and this is the prediction and the specific advice of the Gemini horoscope for each one of them. First decan, May 21st to 31. You are not aware of what your mind can hinder your progress. Try not to obsess over things. Second deanery, from June 1st to 10. Coming news on love will make your life very happy, but beware, it may not be today and may be in the coming weeks. Third deanery, from June 11th to 20, do not complicate your life by getting into third-party situations. Be careful with the advice you give to someone close,